No, he's outside.
Those too much too fast.
And running down with a mouth. Crazy over some 6 months right now.
6 months.
April, May, June, July, August, September.
Have we seen anything to them?
We didn't send nothing to him the other time, so I told asked me to go down there and see him.
That's a lot.
6 months.
Paid for the time, like 2 times paid for it.
I know it's just people that go around the little home. Is there anything we can do about that? To,
You're not gonna get no late fee, but I mean, he has to pay it. But I've done late in what we, our
agreements?
contract, we have to do it late.
I knew that. We can see from something, he had came across every time.
Oh. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I would like for him to come on in here with everybody.
Go right there, see you have to go down the piece and start.
Got him out there with a map.
They act right.
Let me read y'all what I sent him. Houston, I'd like to ask this to be our next council meeting, 9/12/16 at 5 p.m. to present the drawing to the entire council and answer any of their questions. This will be during our work session prior to the actual meeting. I hope that you will be available. 10/4, I'll be there.
Well, I go stick your head out the door, tell them the meeting's in here. Like, come in. City council.
She's still out there.
Go stick your head out the door, tell them the meeting's in here.
Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order. So I'm going to call roll for the clerk. Betty.
Here.
Scott.
Here.
Bill.
Here.
Herschel. Here. Ann.
Here.
And I'm here. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for our pledge of allegiance, please. Attention, salute, pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before you sit down, first thing I'd like to do is say thank you for each of you standing up for that. Some people don't do that, but anyway, if you'll remain standing for just a moment, please. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for everyone that showed up tonight, Lord. We want to ask you, Lord, to be with the ones that's here and the ones that didn't get to make it, Lord. You know the reasons. Lord, we ask you to be with our sick around our municipality here. We ask you to be with all our employees, whether they be first responders or whether they be a clerk, a janitor, grass cutter, a mayor, or a council member, whatever they may be, Lord, we ask you to be with each and every one of them, lead, guide, and direct them the way you'd have them to go, and help us conduct the city's business tonight in an orderly fashion, Lord, and we'll give you the honor and glory for it. Thank you. Amen. Amen. First thing we got is Chief Downing, police report.
For the month of August, we had 26 IO reports, incident reports. We had 33 false alarms, 14 domestic violence, 75 officer assist, 103 911 calls, 315 patrol requests, 31 public assistance, 6,351 businesses, and 65 responses to I-59. We had 13 driver license violations, 13 license plate violations, 4 DUIs. We had 3 tickets for dogs being allowed to run at large. We had 126 citations written, average up by 4 times 4 days. So you can take off the 4 DUIs and the dogs running at large. So at 97 total warnings.
What kind of update we got on the cameras?
We're still trying to get a date on them to come out and give us a thing, the display shows what it's going to do and how it's going to work.
And like I said before, I know me and Mr. Como would like to be there if you get it done in the next couple of months. Yeah, that would be good, but we just definitely want to set up a time if it's before the 1st of November, we want to be a part of it. If it's after that, that ain't going to be the end of the world. We just want to keep a positive road on what we're doing.
We're playing tag with a lady named Mary.
Okay. Any questions for the chief? If not, Chief Platts, did he leave? He was here. Okay. Road report, Betty?
I don't have anything to report.
Okay, I understand the food bank has no report. Miss Emma Owen, team council report. Miss Emma Owen and team, how's that?
All right. Hey, everyone. For those of you who don't know, my name is Emma Owen, and these are the Argo team council members, minus a few. So we're here tonight to update y'all on what we have going on right now. Tonight is the last night to place an order for an Argo t-shirt for a few months while we start recruiting new members and working on new community service projects. And that's about it. So do y'all have any questions?
Any questions for Miss Emma?
How'd you do at the meet and greet in your t-shirt sales? I mean, did you get a number?
We did great. We don't have an exact number yet, but we did really, really great. So thank y'all.
Any other questions?
When are we getting our t-shirts, by the way?
In about 2 weeks, probably.
Okay.
If not, thank you, Miss Emma and team council. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Next, we've got municipal project update. Mr. Houston Jenkins with JBWT Engineering. Would you like to give us an update on something? I know we were supposed to have been at our work session an hour ago, and
Oh, I didn't know, I'm sorry. I got cornered in the parking lot about some questions.
right,
I do need authorization to go ahead and advertise for bids on this project that's coming up. If you could give me authorization and then we can meet, at least that give me the opportunity to go ahead and put it out on the street, start getting people's opinions. We'll have a pre-bid conference to discuss the project with the contractors, let them give their input. That way I can get y'all guys' input, contractors' input, and then we can get this thing on the street and get it under construction.
I believe there's gonna be, my opinion now, but I believe there's gonna be a lot of questions. So I don't think his council's gonna give an approval to go forward. Now, we've got another meeting coming up. It's a week from Wednesday, is it, Amanda?
Next Wednesday.
21st.
21st. So we'll have another meeting then, if that'd be all right. Maybe the questions can get answered prior to then, and then we'll be able to proceed. Does it sound like we are? I don't feel comfortable calling for, even asking for a motion to approve what, because we had too many questions earlier in our pre-council. Does that sound fair enough for the council?
As long as it's here by 8 at the work session.
Work sessions at 8 o'clock at that meeting. That'd be all right, will that fit your schedule?
Yes, sir. I'll be glad to be here whenever I need to.
Okay.
Are there sufficient questions that we can cover in that work session, or do I need to come down prior to that?
It doesn't matter if y'all want them. Yeah. At the pre-council, we should have, we had 30 minutes extra here a while ago, so I think we'll have 30 minutes ought to be enough to handle those questions.
Okay.
And you'll probably get some of them when we get through this meeting, so it shouldn't, something you can probably address part of them now when we get through with this.
Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you. Next is update on Hickory Valley Road project. I'm going to ask the council for a motion to go into executive session to discuss some litigation that the city is in the middle of in regard to Hickory Valley Road. We should not be back here for about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back up front. But I'd like to ask for a motion to go into executive session.
Make a motion to go into executive session.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, I'm going to ask for a roll call vote. Betty?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Herschel?
Yes.
Ann?
Yes.
And I vote yes. So if y'all will please.
And then 2 weeks from now.
Recording.
Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'll know that.
Awesome. Has Janet said how many
Their office is
new
next to
people are
mine.
signed up for the October class?
She said the list is
Okay, they work in the food market, so in fact, he's in Argo. Is Mr. Walter still? Charles County, is he retired now? Does he? Wrong department. But I hadn't heard from him. He's
You know, it kind of ebbs and flows, so they're number one.
He used to send me stuff to bid on all the
I
time.
don't remember which weekend it was, but
Things
it
kind of,
wasn't too long
has he been
ago.
retired for a
I
while?
was almost completely unplugged. I didn't look at my phone, I didn't look at email, I didn't look at computers.
Maybe my, but it's. I don't guess. I'm messing, hey. I'll be on the council.
Missing something, you know what I mean, like looking for something, digging through my purse.
Wasn't on the council, that's where I first met him, I was on the council 8 years in spring.
Like on the way.
And Wayne Tucker, I'm sure you know Wayne Tucker.
Still out.
He's one of my friends.
All of a sudden,
Wayne was out there together somehow. Yeah, he's still hanging on, he's still on the council up there. Yeah, I think he ran out of votes this time.
How old are
Being from one lane and four wheeler. I'm Corky, yeah, probably so. I'm trying to be a has-been, my son.
Okay. I think I see it.
I guess we got the court, like, I didn't say anything bad about him.
Roll it, go. Probably, I've been hearing. But Dad, if she's already in the bedroom. Oh. Yeah. Oh. She would not go. She took a long way to get to Norman. Well, she lived for a while in West Virginia. She and my husband were about my grandparents, and he was with Jeffrey Mining Equipment, and they lived in Rockport. So she grew up in Brooke, really.
Hey, can you send
And there were no
me a PDF file?
chickens or anything.
Yeah.
So she decided, when she got married to my stepdad, they moved from the lake,
Email.
from Lay Lake to Columbia on 15 acres.
first of November.
It died in November, trying to get her because she didn't know what she was doing. And then the incubator,
I didn't get
something
anything.
exploded.
Those poor pieces.
When they were like, all different sites, and it was so great to little, like,
Yeah, very good.
kind that, like, where they look like they have like hands because they're so, and I don't remember what you called it or something. She was just so distraught, your thing, and I looked at my sister and told her, my sister and I kept that picture. Because of the chicken eggs, because the fact that we're like, I mean, we really have. Baby Pete, she loved the baby Pete.
Slow down a little bit, so they're like,
Yeah.
Y'all give me your day trip, brother? Day trip? Any of those states?
do what?
Day trip, brother?
No, we'll do, I'm always here to do like a decent one. The entrance off of 31 down there. Vienna, or not, Clear, what's that? Well, nothing on Little Rock. But, that all went. Industrial park. Finished it, done.
Yeah, and that's, so she just too far, kind of over that line, wherever that line is, maybe I'm not.
Where's it gonna be at?
Well, not that one. And that was the first, and it was awful. And I'm kidding.
Around the West Side Clinic or something. We
One of the guys
St.
across
Clair,
the street.
St. Vincent, St. Clair. We did it.
This is what my mom said.
Anyway, he's got a practice on
Chicken shit.
Oh, that's,
Okay.
Peggy's Dickey's driveway. Several years ago, knocked down a wall.
To his house and visit for a minute.
Started with
He's got the
beds.
backyard and
No,
and I'm just like,
He won't say Bert.
he told me it was a chicken shop. Those kind of shows.
do what? It's up north.
You get started.
It's west of, it's
Everybody
west
knows
of
what
the
the courthouse is raised like that. It's just single, not all out together. You know, like,
All I got is drawing there.
what do you think they're doing?
We can't get in.
Put out political fire.
I'd like to ask for a motion to get back in our regular session.
Motion.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, I'll ask for a roll call vote. Betty?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Herschel?
Yes.
Ann?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Okay. Next, I've got a letter to read It was made out to me. This is to advise that effective this date, 8/29/2016 at 4 p.m., I wish to withdraw my name as a candidate for Argo City Council, Place 4. Respectfully, Herschel Phillips. I'd like to ask for a motion to accept Herschel's withdrawal from the runoff election.
I'll make that motion.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? If not, I'm going to ask for a roll call vote. Betty?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Ann?
Yes.
And I vote yes. And I would assume, Mr. Herschel, you're going to abstain. This is certificate of election, State of Alabama, St. Clair and Jefferson County, City of Argo. The undersigned hereby certify that by Herschel R. Phillips's withdrawal from a runoff election to be held on October 4th, 2016, Anthony Tony Aldridge has been elected to the office of Council Place Number 4 of the City of Argo, Alabama for the term commencing on the first Monday of November 2016. Given under our hands pursuant to the requirements of Section 11-46-20 of the State of Alabama Code of 75 as amended the 12th day of September 2016. Do I hear a motion to approve this certificate of election?
I'll make that motion.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, I'm going to ask for a roll call vote. Betty?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Herschel?
Yes.
Ann?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion carries. Y'all will go ahead and sign it. We'll send it down here to the clerk. Chief Platts, would you like to give us your report, sir?
Sorry about that, earlier I had to leave and, irate lady, fire truck swerved over in her lane. After further investigation, it hit the Argo fire truck, so makes things a lot easier on me. I sent her in the right direction. So I was like, at any rate, last month we had one mutual aid structure fire with Asheville, on a commercial structure fire, the big church up there on 231. We had 10 brush fires, 2 motor vehicle fires, 2 fire alarms, 2 hazard materials calls, 29 medical calls, 3 motor vehicle accidents. I'm stressing the people to get a burn permit when they get burn permits. We only had 8 applied for the entire month. There's a lot more burning going on than just 8. We haven't had any instances more than the ones that without the burn permits were the culprits or the other. Currently working on a tornado shelter application. Andy's working on that. The breast cancer awareness shirts will be available October 1st at the station. Long sleeve are 20, short sleeve are 15. Once again, the fire department personnel will be wearing them for the first month. It's all of October as their uniforms. So they're going to be available October 1st. At least they're supposed to be. Last year we had a delay. It was like the second week of October, almost second week of October before we got them last year. That's all I have.
You did tell me in regard to that question about the grant for the storm shelter, that the meeting that you did go to last week or the week before, they did say that they're anticipating a lot more funding to be available.
Yeah, 700,000 to 800,000 more.
Versus the 24 that was going to be available when we started. So we need to stay diligent with that, and hopefully we'll end up with a storm shelter.
we're requesting 99,000.
Right. And we rank higher up because of the it's higher priority than what some people are asking for.
Correct.
We
Yeah,
should,
no
we
show-
should do well in the,
Yeah, there's no guarantee, but
Right.
we're high priority.
right. Any questions for the chief?
Who is the grant through now?
FEMA? Any other questions for the chief? If not, thank you, sir. We're going to discuss contracts on Tom L. Smith Road and Bill Smith Road, but I called today, they were supposed to be emailed today, which we're supposed to have had them before now. Anyway, we still don't have any contracts, so we'll have to get back with Mr. Charles Pullen tomorrow. I want to announce that the mayor's breakfast will be September 20th here in this building.